Alrighty, guys. So I want to do a quick update on Tesla stock here on the charts because honestly, I can't even remember the last time we've covered Tesla stock. It's been probably a couple of weeks at this point, maybe 2 weeks, I forget. But overall, right now, everything for the most part, at least on my watch list, I don't know about you guys, let me know in the comments, but a lot of stocks are selling off right now. All the indexes are selling off right now. And well, Tesla is one of those stocks that is, you guessed it, selling off right now. It is down 2.7%, down about $7, and it is about almost 3:30 p.m. on the East Coast when I am making this video. So keep that in mind, guys. We do have about 30 minutes left in today's trading session, of course, after the bell, and we have 2 more days being Thursday and Friday. But as of right now, this is what we're looking at. Tesla is down to $255 per share. It's down 2.7%. And earlier in the day, guys, get this, it was at $250. So we actually took out the lows from the pre-market, which in the pre-market today, we took out the lows from yesterday. So Tesla is starting to come down here, and the larger time frames, guys, are not looking that bullish in my opinion in the short term. Don't hate on me, guys. I'm just keeping it real like we always do here on the channel, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So yeah, we have a lot to break down. If y'all find value, smash the like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 16 stocks from Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video. Each of those could be valued up to $2,000. All the details are right here or right here. Check them out. It's down below. Get your stocks. We'll talk more about that later. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into it. So all the indexes now, you guys probably know, are selling off. We have the VIX up 16%. You guys probably know that as well. And Tesla is getting a beating. So in the morning, it opened up and it rallied up to about 260. Pretty nice rally out of the gate. It ran up $5-6, so around 1.6%. Then it went all the way down from 260, like I said, to 250, which was a drop of about 3.5%, $10. Then it saw a little bit of a rally, you guys can see up until right now pretty much. But let's be honest, guys, it is looking a little bit toppy right here. It looks like it is putting in a lower high, arguably. And if we do break under this 180 SMA and take out the low from 2 p.m. today being about 253.20, if that does break, we could be dumping into close, which would not be obviously the ideal scenario for the bulls out there. That would not be good, right? That'd be good for the bears, but not good for the bulls. And if I pull up the 5-day, 5-minute chart here on Tesla, you'll see with today's move, we took out the lows, obviously from yesterday, like I said, but the day before that as well, day before that, and you guessed it, the day before that as well. So Tesla is really starting to break down here. And if I pull up the 10-day chart, you can see we're at a fresh low as of today on this time frame as well. And now Tesla's down about $50 per share from the $300 high that it hit, I believe, the day before, or that day. Yeah, it was that day before earnings. I think it was during the day they reported earnings after the bell. You guys remember that. So percentage-wise, it is down 15%. And this honestly could be opening up for a decent opportunity maybe at some point once we get the confirmation, which we'll look at here in a couple of minutes. But right now, it is definitely in sell-off mode, and we do have, let me pull up this 20-day chart and show you guys this. We do have a descending triangle on Tesla that is playing out, in my opinion. Look at this. We have clear lower highs that were made for pretty much a couple of, not a couple of weeks, really just 2 weeks, not even, or maybe right around 2 weeks. We had lower highs being made ever since earnings, and now we're starting to fall through. As of today's red day so far, we're starting to fall through 255, which held as support in the end of July and pretty much yesterday a little bit, right? Yeah, yesterday a little bit on the 1st of August. So now that we're breaking under that 255 level, 260 as well, we're starting to see the descending triangle play out, which is bearish, and we could get potentially a leg down. More downside is what that's signaling. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, but that's a quick breakdown there on the 20-day 1-hour chart. And here on the 4-hour chart, guys, I'm not liking what I'm seeing either. Now we're under both moving averages. You guys see now this, descending triangle. You can see it even better. And now we're under both moving averages, and we have a death cross as well in the making, which is not the best sign for the bulls. Let's just put it that way. At least that's what I'm thinking. And look at this, right? If I draw the head and shoulders out, you can probably see it a little bit better. We have the left shoulder right here. Boom. We have the head right here. You guys see that? And you guessed it, the right shoulder is right there. So this could play out. And by play out, I mean we might see a little bit more downside on Tesla, maybe down towards the lower 200s. And if that does end up happening, guys, I'm going to be considering hopping in for a trade. That's what I'm doing. I'm not telling you guys what to do, but that's what I'm looking to do. Not quite yet, because like I said, the descending triangle's playing out. We could have more downside in the short term, but for me, what I'm personally doing, not a financial advisor, by the way, is if this thing comes down for the leg down, maybe it starts coming down towards 240, right? Maybe it breaks that, and mind you, 240 was the low from the end of June. If that were to break, we start going down, 220, 225, 230, that's where I'm going to start nibbling and adding for a short-term trade. Not really a day trade. I'm thinking more of a swing trade, maybe a week, 2 weeks, somewhere in that ballpark, right? Because I do think at that point Tesla would be due for some sort of snapback. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. So even though the charts look like crap for the bulls right now, let's be honest, guys, this could be opening up. The good thing here is it could be opening up an opportunity for those that are patient and for those that wait for the charts to start reversing and looking decent for the bulls, where if we just continue ripping and, running to the moon, that's great, but it's kind of the risk heightens massively, right? The risk increases when stocks keep going up. You want to see the pullback. You want to see things cool off a little bit. It opens up for better entry points, right? Everybody out there should know that at this point. But for those that don't realize that, sell-offs, pullbacks, they're good, guys. They're healthy. And for a stock like Tesla, this is one of those that has a huge following. People buy the dips up. I'm not saying for sure it's going to happen. Nobody knows. But if this comes down to the lower mid 200s, guys, I'm telling you, this is going to be an interesting play moving into, the end of August or throughout August, heading into September. I don't know. We'll see. Of course, nothing's guaranteed in the stock market. Keep that in mind, guys. And those are some quick thoughts here on Tesla, as we are looking quite interesting here on the 4-hour chart. And let's say it does break down even further than 240, which I don't know if that's going to happen, but let's say it does hypothetically. If it comes under 240, guys, the next main target that I'm looking at, which if you look at this chart here, we have a clear range of support between, 200. Let me draw this out. Roughly $200. You guys see that, to about 215, right? If we break under 240 and it makes the plunge down to 215, 200, that's where I'm going to be buying pretty heavy. That's at least what I'm looking to do. I don't know about you guys. That's what I'm looking to do, right? Anywhere in this window right here for me is a buy range. Let me show you here with the visual. Boom, right in this window right here, guys. That's where I'm looking to add some for a trade. Anywhere in this window right here. And sure, if it breaks through 200, that's where my stop would be. I don't think it will per se. I mean, of course, like I said, anything's possible. It could. It definitely could. But I'm not banking on that. But hypothetically, if I were to get in, let's say at 215, 210, 205, right? The stop would be at 200, maybe 198. I don't know, somewhere in that ballpark. But yeah, that's a quick breakdown here on Tesla, kind of what I'm looking to do, some thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moo, up to $2,000, guys. Just use that link down below. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat. And once you fund your account at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys. Fund your account at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this promo a no-brainer. So use that link down below. And of course, full disclosure, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you in the next video.